You know, I'm going to close out now, but in closing out, I just have to say this. We don't even know the supreme sacrifice. We think the supreme sacrifice that Jesus made was ascending the cross and being killed physically. Brother, the supreme sacrifice is not to give up your physical life. The supreme sacrifice is to give up what you want and keep your physical life. It's harder to live denying yourself what you want in life than it is to die and end it all. The easiest thing it is to do is to die and end it all. But human beings, on the whole, are not made so weak that they want to die and give up for everything. Human beings are strong creatures. The Almighty God made us strong creatures. We know tomorrow is going to be ugly. It's going to be another bad day. But we face it anyway, right? Why? Because we're weak? No, because we're strong. Those that get weak, they don't face it. They take sleeping pills and give it up. Is that right? But those who are strong, they continue to face the next day, hoping that maybe tomorrow I'll be able to knock it down a bit so I can handle it. Is that right? Okay. So the strength of the human being is not cutting his throat or letting somebody stab him in the heart. The strength of the human being is living with his difficulty, with the hope of knocking him down a bit every day. Is that right or wrong? So really the great price that Jesus paid was living in a world that was against the kind of world that he wanted in his heart and in his mind. And he lived in it and he suffered in it for the sake of bringing other people to what he knew was better, a better world and a better life for them. That was the real sacrifice that Jesus made, not physical death. You see how the church turned you around? You see how somebody turned the church around? Got the church thinking that Jesus is Savior because he gave his physical life to save the world. No. He gave his life by living in a world of sinners, putting up with them, suffering their criticism, their scorn and abuses, and getting up every day facing that kind of hostile world. It takes strength to do that, brothers and sisters. Not to jump up on a limb and be hanged. It takes strength to get up every day in a world that you know don't respect your righteousness, don't respect your truth, don't have any reception for it. And you know in your heart that it's so valuable, it's so precious for human beings, that the whole world should be singing for joy in the morning saying, "Come out, Christ, and deliver this precious truth to us." But they're standing out there saying, "Will that stupid, crazy maniac come out today? We're ready to throw something at him." So this is the suffering, brother and sister, of the righteous man. The suffering is living, staying in the world, living against all the opposition, against all the evil, against all the hostility, living in that terrible world for the sake of reaching others with something that'll make them alive in a real human and divine sense. So I thank you, and I hope that you'll come into the truth, accept the truth, grab it in your hand and hold it because it's your life. Nothing is a saving line to you more than truth. And it's a miracle worker, brother and sister. That's right. If you want some miracles in your life, make up your mind today that you're going to take a stand on the side of truth, and you're going to be a soldier for truth, fighting for truth, even if it's against yourself, against your baby daughter, against your son, against your grandfather, or your father, or your mother, or against your boss on the job, no matter who it's against. you're going to stand up for truth, make that decision right now, and I guarantee you there'll be miracles in your life before the night's over. That's right. So I thank you. Assalamu alaikum.